Just because of the way this game is, I guess. I didn't want to turn it off, but I did. Oh man, I'm gonna hate playing with this car. Yeah, these mud flappers suck. Well, let's do this instead. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Mud flappers and snow? Woo! That guy got elevated. got a reward? Well, what was that? We're about to have a podcast? I'm a big Dirt player, man. Like I play Dirt, but this is more arcadey than what Dirt really is. I mean, Dirt really is a mixture of sim racing with arcade elements to bring it into a little bit more arcade. But what I feel that this game's missing is destruction. Where the fuck is destruction? Oh, I thought you were about to give me something. They should be here by now. Hey, Ma, he should be here pretty soon. Two, one. Here we go. I'm gonna play a few more of these races up on single player, and then I'm gonna jump in online racing. I'm getting pretty far up there. I'm waiting for the next podcast to show my way. So I'm gonna kind of turn down the game. It doesn't need to be really that loud.
You pulled out all the stops and you made heads turn. And one head in particular has called you out. One Dmitry Zemetsky. The crowd's behind you, so you show them what you got.
Dmitry. Hold on. Throwdowns. I thought I already did this one. Look, man, I already did this, but I'll do it again. Dmitry Zemetsky. That guy's up in the dust. Get off my ass. You know what I'm saying? He's not even on my ass. So far back there. Actually, this is one of my favorite cars to use. I put him in the dust. The new kid. Dimitri Smensky. Fuck you, guy.
I asked you to bring it, and you brought the whole farm. Like, keep up this level of performance, kid, and you will win the whole food chain. I'm mixing metaphors, and it's weird. I just want to say congratulations.
Okay. I think it stopped snowing before 6 o'clock. Alright, man, this jumping online. Let's go against the people up online. I'm gonna go to races. $130. Okay. Still coming. It's just taking a little bit to be here. Man, I think one of the big things they can work on is, I know they actually, user-friendly menus are perfectly the safest way to go. This next intentions for the next game, I think they should step it up a little bit more with the menu system, because this feels like, this is like the title that gets a lot of Dirt players back into the Dirt franchise, especially if it was people that was loving. Oh shit! I should. Okay. Well, especially if you're a Dirt player from number Dirt 2, Dirt 3. Like, a lot of those players didn't want to pick up. Some of them didn't want to pick up the other games, but now there are people flocking into this game, getting back into the arcade sim play of Dirt. I'm hoping what we're going to be getting in the next, like, DLC and shit. Yeah, give us a bunch of stuff that's brand new, and give us some cars from like YouTube that we don't have. Shit. Look at him. Hitting the walls really helped out for him. Look how far along he is. at that. You do. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch him. He's gone. This is actually hitting the wall. So a lot faster. Trying to get him up. There's no catching up. Come here. Come here. Ethel, come here. Come here. It's me. Fruity butt. She just goes the other way. She smells my hand. She just, I know. And she turns around, goes the other way. That guy's 100. That guy's 18. And I'm 55. That guy's been playing the game a lot. So yeah, he probably is the better. I mean, the more you play this game, the better experience you have. Or more experienced you are, I mean. But I pre-ordered this. And I have not played it as much as I should. But that's okay, man. I put my time to other games. That's not, you know, the new games. Actually, I have Hitman 3. And you know what? I have been not wanting to play it. I have Hitman 3, and I don't want to play it. You know why? My reason is that I wanted to play that game on PlayStation 5. Now, if I want to play it on PlayStation 4, the backwards compatibility, I'll pick up a fucking VR headset and play the VR mode for that. I don't want to play it on PlayStation 4 in third person. I want to play the PS5 version in third person. So I'm picky. The reason why I'm like this is because I'm like, I'll give it some time. You know, I'll jump into it when I'm able to play that. The way I want to play it. I'm kind of picky. I could have done the same thing for this game, but you know what? It's Dirt, and I'm into driving games. I'm into Hitman as well. I mean, shit. Where is it? I have Hitman 2, OG Xbox version. I got a ton of games right here, up in these sleeves. Maybe I'll just... My room's all fucking mess, but don't make fun of me. You see those fucking cases? 1, 2, and 3? Yeah, down low. Yeah, game cases. I have a ton of fucking video games. A lot of them. It's not like this that much. It's more like, yeah, a big thing of fucking a lot of video games. So I have OG Xbox games. I have 360 games. I have PlayStation 3 games, and I have PS4 games. And it's all mixed and matched with movies. And PlayStation 2. Can't forget that. And my Wii games are out. And I have not been playing those enough I still have yet to calibrate my remote to better understand the shit that it's supposed to be doing right. So I probably will have one of those days where I want to put the camera up on my big screen TV way up there and play the Wii and play some bowling with me and my girlfriend. We're gonna do that when she comes down here from the Philippines to become an American. I'm pretty much going to, it's gonna be an engagement, you know, there's gonna be a ring. I'm getting married sometime after I'm baptized, and I'm actually thinking about finding a brand new job. It's just because, like, we had old machines up in our place just a little bit ago. We just got brand new ones, so I don't have to deal with the problem anymore. But the big problem is the coaches are not, they are not being safe with a bunch of stuff, and I don't know, that just irked me in such a way. Like our old machines, we used to have these two platforms that had to go on top of each other, and you had to insert pegs in between. You had to insert 2 pegs in the platform for it to be safe. And some people were just putting 1 in, or none at all. So it started further and further unsafe. And those motherfuckers weren't telling the other shift to put 2 pegs up in there, because that's required. I can fucking get hurt because these guys are being fucking idiots, not telling these guys from second shift to be safer. And I don't know, they just don't give a fuck. That's the bad thing, man. That place is totally unsafe for that situation. And you know, they could just say, I won't give a shit. Why don't they just say that instead of not say nothing? I don't care about your safety. So I'm pretty sure that's exactly the message I was getting from the supervisor and the coach at the same time. I don't care about your safety. So why the fuck would I want to work at a place that doesn't care about safety? Especially when I'm complaining about it, and it is something huge to complain about. What? Aw, man, the game just fucked me up, dude. That guy got fucked himself up right there. But yeah, the game fucked me up in that other part. I got the win. Woohoo! Super Mario! Fucking whooping your ass, man! Fucking whooping your ass! Airtan by UK? I can't say that right. We all have a place where we're from, man. I'm the only United States citizen playing the game right there, man. You see that? You see that? I'm representing the United States. I don't know how to say that as a Republican or a Democrat because that's a fucked up mess. Well, I have a lot on my mind right now. That's all you gotta say. It's called. Damn! You got a cat! Oh man, it's Republic. Oh, I don't know, I'm kind of making fun of both of them. I'm neither there or there. Yay or nay? I'm not even yay or nay. I'm just a fucking American. Freedom. My rights matter. I don't gotta be Republican or Democrat to understand that. I don't know. I think they're both too fucking hardcore stereotypes. You know, they're stereotypical. Just like you know, that the whole black dude rapper fucking gangbanger kind of thing is. It's hardcore stereotypical, and it's unhealthy. It just is. And then people look up to that and they go, "Oh man, I gotta talk like a gangbanger, and I gotta sway my words and talk like I'm a fucking idiot, sorta, kinda." You know, I don't like any of that shit. I don't think that's nice to themselves. I mean, you ain't being you being a stereotype. So I gotta kind of change the way I say things and the way I look at people and the whole list of this and that. I don't know. I think a lot of people are stuck in that little weird ghetto mind that they don't even need to be a part of their fucking life. They don't need to be that part of their life. Maybe does music affect you that much to fucking act all of your life? Shit, I might like Slipknot and shit, but I don't live Slipknot. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be all doom and gloom gothic and fucking mixed with, you know, fuck off kind of thing. The whole fuck off thing kind of thing. I don't gotta do any of that. But I like the music. pipes look awesome. Oh, okay. I fucked up. Really? That's my fault. Oh my gosh. It's 1:30. Now they're saying it's still arriving today by 10 p.m. Shoot in the next few hours. Meaning they don't know when the hell they're gonna come in. Text you. Actually, what I've been thinking is, should I buy it? Camera extension cable. Yeah, it's fucking overpriced. $42 just for an extension cable. I don't know if I should do it. Probably shouldn't have picked this car. I should have picked that little dune buggy that's in front of me in the first place. Come on now. You know, I'm kind of wondering, what are people saying about playing Dirt 2.0 on the PlayStation 5? Has anybody tried playing the game yet on PlayStation 5? Like, I kind of wonder, because it's probably like faster loading. I still haven't got to fucking see a game at 4K yet, man. It drives me insane. 4K TV, but I can't see it in 4K yet. All I want is a PlayStation 5, man. Let's complete my setup, and then right after that, sometime, a soundbar is what I am going to be doing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up my PlayStation 4 all together. I'm gonna buy a case for it, put it up in the case, clean it, put it up in the case, and leave it be. Leave it alone. Shit. I'll get it anyway. I bought a PS4, probably shouldn't have bought it. I didn't really need to buy it, but it's because Because I would figure I'd use the playroom. Plus, I do plan on getting a VR thing. A VR Majig. Yes, yesterday I was playing the Wii, and I was having a good time playing Wii Sports. You can come in here if you want, Ethel. It seems so strange. You come all the way down here and you just walk away? Look, don't know what to do about that, and she just walks away. She stood there for like 20 seconds, just looking in my room. Is there anything different? No, I'm just gonna walk out. What the fuck? I was about to lose control. Fucking garden brain, man. I like that, you fucking bitch. Come on, Taco! Oh, that Team Taco's way behind me now. No, he left the game. Shiitake! Come on and go! hard to play it. Rental. Next time I'm going one of those cars.
Phantom Pain, Bloodborne.
Well, you know, I haven't played Bloodborne. And, you know, what I actually do want to play up on here is some Fight Night. Icebreaker? Man, I paid all the bills this month, man. Now I'm waiting for this PS5. I'm still waiting for this PS5. because of me, that fucking guy's in first place, man. Mess up on a turn, it's over. Match found. Let's do it. It's gonna probably take me a few months just to pick up. A few months just to pick up the PS5. It's not looking bright in that area. Another icebreaker. Okay, this is a sprint. Let's do it. I got you. On that one. Man, I was drilling it with that car in the morning. I was playing with that Mitsubishi up in the morning. I was doing a great job. So what's on your minds as when you're thinking about what's your next intentions for Dirt. Well, I'm just saying Dirt 5. I'm talking about the advancements moving forward into Dirt 6. I think what I think there should be, and this is what I think there should be, physics. Every snow, every piece of snow, every raindrop, all physics. It's absolutely fucking physics. It hits, it affects, and it does its due. It's not a texture anymore. It's an absolute thing. It's a thing that hits your windshield and it does what it's supposed to do. It goes through its processes of how it does things. What it affects. It affects the landscape. It affects this, and that. All those things absolutely need to be on par, especially with Dirt Rally 3. That's going to be a huge part of, that should be a huge part of that game. And that's actually talking into mud. How mud does things. How wetness affects dry fucking dirt. How it becomes mud. How that flies. How this and that. A lot of it's physics. A lot of it has to be that way. I think that should be a really huge focus. And how I think they can come up with brand new ideas within there that affect your car. It's not there just to look at. It's not a texture anymore. It's a physical identity of something that's being affected. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that it has to be absolutely the most important part of it. Especially, oh man, this is the bad part about servers right now. It's been doing this since day one. Network errors have been a huge actual problem with Dirt 5 servers. I've been getting it up on here. I've never had it up on Dirt 4. Never a connection error. I've never had it on any other title except for this one. Let's jump back up in here. I mean, what's the reasoning for that? I think they can go up in there and fix whatever they need to. But now Codemasters is a part of EA, so I wonder what that brings to the table for Codemasters and for EA. EA is looking at them going, you know what? You guys are really good. We want you. But Codemasters guys, I don't know what kind of mindset they are, because what has been going on in the industry is here and there for everybody. I mean, shit. Not Codemasters, but Cyberpunk guys have been just, man, they've been assaulted by nearly everybody. if you think about it. Oh my gosh. And I have Cyberpunk. I have not put it back up in my PlayStation 4. I got the last update. I played a little bit of it, and then I ended up wanting to turn it off because I'm just waiting for more updates. I want them to update the game before I want to just really focus on it. And that's a game that I really want to play on PlayStation 5 anyway. It's one of those games I want to play up on there instead. Because right now with backwards compatibility, it's doing a better job. I mean, the system can handle it. I mean, that's the whole thing right there. That's like the biggest, that's the hugest problem. But yet it's the best example of a next gen game being played on a last gen system that is trying to meet the goal of next gen still. And it's actually an example of man, this game can't be played up on a regular PlayStation 4. You can play it up on there, but you ain't getting all the nits and crannies like you need and what you want. But Dirt Rally 3 point, whatever it might be called, it's going to be probably 3 point something. It's not going to be 3.0. There has to be more to it than 3.0. I think it's going to be 3.25. Something that makes it well, a little bit moving forward rather than a 3.0. The actual interactive environment as in you're moving from low, you're moving from stage to stage, or place to place, and you're racing those areas. First person or third person camera perspective coming from your guy or your girl. It's all about your careers and how to dirt rally drivers and what dirt rally drivers have to put up with. I think there should be a lot more story into what co-op side of it. Of course, it's dirt rally, and a person that knows what to do. Go left, go right. For you this, for you that. That's a huge story. And how you get along with your like it's like ask me you're a racing enthusiast kind of rider, and you're pretty good with bringing that kind of story to life. I don't think that's going to be an easy path, but it could be. And in fact, in this, you know, I expect them to try and do something like that too. But if they want to do just the podcast area, then they can. But then you have to have something brand new with RaceNet, and that's a lot. Other things about other players, just not everybody that's trying to be a professional driver in the game. But we're players that are, you know, not professional. Will there be other people that want to actually do commentary and things for that kind of game, you know? That's a big question. Will there be commentary? I mean, right now, check this shit. This is what I noticed. People that play the video game like WWE, whatever, they're commentators. Some of them are just commentating the fight, and they're watching the AI, take it out on the AI. And the streamer is one of the commentators, just talking. It might be two guys up in a party commentating the fight. However it might be. Whatever the situation might be. People like that kind of shit. I mean, it might be a thing. It might be a thing to test. That's one thing. The other big thing is, we would we would like an open world, but then again, we would have to go to sections of an open world, as in on a, not a sectionized map. It would have to be a sectionized global kind of map where we do races, and how all those groups kind of go together. And in the background, what's going on is all the players are in that party zone, in that stadium. You can be a person that watches people fucking play if you want to, but in offline mode or online, you can do that. It should be an option to actually have your player be a part of that entirety. And the insane plays of the day should be something kind of like, hey man, I gotta see these guys do whatever is going on. And it's like a bunch of random clips being thrown together, and you know, it's all programmed together. This is a huge situation happening here between these two racers and these two guys, and it. I do think if they ever create a AI commentary with an AI voice, that would be kind of huge. I mean, I think it's hard to do that, but nowadays, I mean, at least having a little bit of that kind of project and try the piecing some of it together with dialogue and how an AI understands the situation that's happening. It's almost like the AI would have to watch that clip and then put together the words before it says anything. Isn't that something? I mean, AI should be one of the main focuses for next gen, especially how much memory AI has. It should be more limitless than limited. And having the AI learn from players, oh my god. All that data that players do, how they drive, and what they do to go faster and whatever, to make like a badass character to be the player. Lost. That would change, like, yeah, it would be like a funky come off. big thing that video games as an industry should take on is not allowing the players to look like they're blank staring into nothing. Like they don't have no mind. I mean, that NBA 2K 21 game that just came out on PS5 looks awesome, but they still have the blank stare problem, and that what makes me want to say I'll wait for the next one. Yeah, animation being in the place and the shoes of that player, he has to be mindful, thoughtful of this situation. He has to have all those kinds of fucking. They've been working on fucking like hardcore animations for I don't know how many fucking years. And they've been trying to put together a system, but that takes so much time, and you have to wait for a system that can take it, make it work, you know? That, as far as I know, I think that's exactly right. I think the EA guys got some good shit with doing the strand hair thing. Viva features the hair situation, and they do it the best. And their players look more lifelike than ever. I mean, just wait for the next one. It's going to look even better than the one that's already out, man. It's going to have things and features that it should have had. Yeah, kind of, should have had. But what I want them to do is start backing off of putting those games out every year. They have to back off, give it time, elevate, and evolve that kind of franchise in a lot of ways. I mean, even bringing freestyle soccer. It's a little bit more hardcore than, it's like hits, the franchise hits, but you get to punch him, you get to hit him, and it looks real. That kind of look cool, right? Yeah. And the card system works the same way, but it has that red card to where he's bleeding. Hey man, that guy's bleeding, man. What do you call that, an orange card or something? I don't know. But yeah, I would like to see an NBA Street come from EA. They need to get back up on NBA Street. It hasn't been touched for a while. NHL hasn't been touched for a while. Blitz hasn't been touched for a while. Those kind of games. I mean, it's good to have them in the back catalog, especially SSX. Come on. But I'm waiting for a fucking fight night, dude. I'm waiting for a fight. That's what I'm waiting for. That's my title right there, man. Fight Night. I haven't even gotten into the UFC yet for quite a while. I want to wait for the next one. The next one's going to feel absolutely next gen. If you give it, the best I can with it. And I'm pretty excited for a WWE title. I'm waiting to see what they're going to do with the next wrestling game. They didn't do too well with 21 or 20, whatever it's called. And why is that thing flickering? Look at my gas gauge, man. It's fucking flipping like motherfucker. Yeah, there's ripping and tearing up on this fucking version of the game. PlayStation 4 just can't handle it anymore, man. the lines of the light thing. It's like some kind of blur effect going on, but it's trying to make a blur effect. But it double lines the car. Yeah, it's how the car is moving. It's like black lines that are messing with the right side mirror. You can see that dark, I don't know, like another geometry. Kind of like ghost. I don't know what you call that. Oh man, these guys are so far up in the dust. It's over. I'm wondering about my girlfriend. She should be getting off work pretty soon. Alright guys, I'm gonna back out of this and I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right back guys. Why was I sitting on this? I was sitting on a mask. I have no idea why, but it was going on. I'll be right back again. Alright guys, I'm back. See how I do. Yeah, I did order a extension cable for my PlayStation 4 for the camera because I'm going to be using Playroom, you know, to record other things. I do plan on getting a VR headset, but I'm going to wait up on that for a little bit. Actually, VR, man, I want to lose some weight playing those fucking crazy ass games and shit. And just to tell you, man, VR is going to become way better. The best intentions for the next VR headset, it's going to be 4K. We're going to still have some motion sensory, but it's going to be different. You're going to have to put it somewhere, like one on the ceiling or something, you know, something like that. It's going to be, I think, really cool. If it's not a camera enabling the help, it's going to probably be a camera. It's going to be probably some extra sensory outside of the camera. But you have to have that XYZ kind of thing going on. Seriously. Just for it to work brilliantly. Absolutely good. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't like racing with these cars. They're ugly. Well, yeah, ugly as in the handling still isn't good yet. I mean, they're still trying to make it better. Probably, I don't know. They probably, when they fixed it, they said they fixed it, but it's still bad. Honestly. It's actually a really big step up over the vanilla version of the game. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at sprint. But yeah, I'm actually wondering why there's no destruction in this game. Where's the destruction? There's scratches, there is other things, but why no destruction? That's probably something they had to cut out of the game because it wasn't finished. And that's my guess. That's my guess. You know. But if it wasn't done and they had to cut it out, then I absolutely agree with the reason. I would have to agree with the reason. Because if you put it in the game and it's all fucked up and it's not working right, why the fuck would you put it up in there anyway? I think every developer has a huge issue of what to keep in there and what not. The question comes to mind, what's the clusterfuck that you don't exactly need, but you did work on? And that's hard. That's not even right. I mean, it should all be, everything should be in there. No matter what. To tell you the truth, if I were one of the Dirt guys developing a video game, I would actually want to ask for more time. Because once you cut one thing, you might have to cut multiple things because it's a fucking impact, and it's going to be a huge effect to everything else. You know what I mean, but that is harsh. That's a harsh reality. I mean, even, like, I own Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. I only play it sometimes now. I played the shit out of it. Then guess what happened? It had a fucking bug in the game where something about you pick one character and it fucks up your entire save, corrupts your data. I'd start all over. I put I put more than 100 and some odd hours up in my first inning. Fucked up everything. I was so pissed. Then I started it over. This is why playtesting and all that shit matters so much. And they should have just let Kojima finish the fucking game. And then got rid of him. Yeah, they should have just at least let him finish the game with the entirety of the project. Metal Gear Solid's always near and dear to my heart. Just like Splinter Cell. Somehow it like stuck me in that area. I don't know how or why, but it did. come on. Yeah, I had to get around those guys, man. They were fucking... Yeah, I also had to get up there doing anything I can just to cut them off, push them back, hit them to the side. This is what this game is, man. It's supposed to be fun, but man, it's not fun in the sun all the time. They still need to fix the screen tearing and other things. You know, I'm wondering what maps we're getting, man. I want them to mess with open world maps. I want them to mess around with it. I'm not talking about a Warzone kind of thing, like what Call of Duty has, a Battle Royale. I don't know if anybody liked that from Forza. You know, that Forza idea with Battle Royale. I don't think they executed it very well, but, you know, actually what they should have had is something more like Cruising USA, to where you're actually, there's 2 or more maps they added that's just as big as the first one. Seriously. That would have been huge. The DLC would have been, like, expansive. Very big. And that game would become even more bigger. Not even kidding, man. Like, you would flow through that place, and then you're all fucking 100 and whatever people are fucking racing on this fucking hardcore highway, and everybody's trying to drift each other to fucking get in first place, or draft each other, whatever you call it. Using the draft to get ahead of them and fucking get them into a crash and yeah. I'm also waiting for next gen Armored Core. Oh man, I would show you it right now if I could. Oh, I mean, well, not the next gen one. I mean, I'm talking about PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 3 version of Armored Core B-Day. And it's a Japanese version, not American. And I don't know how to read Japanese. I don't know how to read it, man. It's not even an option to put it in Japanese. I mean, English. So you'll be reading it in Japanese the whole time. There's no English, whatsoever. It cost me what 50 whatever bucks, 60 bucks, brand new. I still want to keep it. I don't want to give it up. I mean, I'm a big Armored Core fan, but I made a step back on playing any like newer Armored Cores for quite a while, because just coming from playing Armored Core 1 from PS1. And man, I should have bought the other one. But the Sony guys don't want anybody to buy off the PlayStation 3 store. We should be able to, man. That's so fucked up. Like, that is the worst. Their idea right now is, hey man, let's put all these games up on our streaming service and let them download it, and then they can be subscriber to that. But, how much is that going to cost a month? It should not have to cost a person $50 for a year. $30 for a year. How about $2? $2 a month. That's perfection. $1 a month is perfection. Think of how many people you got on your streaming service. A lot. You're making money. When you want the most low you can go as low as you can, and you'll get a lot more bits. You're making money. It's like almost making microtransactions, and it allows all these players to play these fucking video games, like whatever video game they want. Listen, that now, I don't hear too many people wanting to argue with $1 a month. Yeah. Even when it reoccurs on a person, I don't think they feel bad. $1? Honestly, that's smart pricing, and that's putting money back in the bank. A lot of money back in the bank. Oh, what the fuck? Did that on purpose. Everybody wanna make me go slower. Then gonna have to grip me, and then I'll grab him and grip. Why? Yeah, that guy's gonna stay in first place. If I can't get speed up on this guy, it's over with. How many times I had to hit to that guy? Why is up there like flying in that corner? Shit, I'm thinking about playing another game, but I want to put this fucking thing down. Or kind of thinking about what I'm going to be doing right here. guys, I'm gonna jump off of Dirt. I know that there's a lot more things that the guys over there at Dirt can accomplish, especially with Dirt Rally 3. Yada yada. And I just I wanna get into this a little discussion. What they're doing right now, what they did with Dirt Rally 2.0, all you have to do is elevate it. Brand new. Like, there is more more collaboration with you and your team. There's actual talking. There's more into that area. In living life of a driver, which you're the fucking driver. You're the fucking driver. I mean, there has to be that there. That these races have a reality. Like a living space. And how it affects the people around you. How it affects them around you when you're losing, and what you're trying to do is win. So, I'm pretty sure it's a heavy burden to be a loser all the fucking time when you're trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a heavy story within that game. I want to play that. I think a lot of other people want to play that too, especially using this fucking controller. I can't wait to get myself PS5, so I am able to, I already have these games pre-ordered that I already have now, but into the future of what Dirt's going to be bringing to the table. Look, GT Sport is bringing some really good shit. The guys over there at Gran Turismo are bringing back a lot of features that haven't been in fucking Gran Turismo for such a long time. Like the custom parts, bringing back the parts section, bringing back this and that. I asked for them to do something that was bringing back that from the old games. I mean, I didn't like why we never got that back for such a long time, but I'm glad it's back. Yeah, like I play Gran Turismo as well, but I don't have it downloaded right now. My focus is this game, Dirt Rally 2.0, and fuck, man, the only reason why I don't have Dirt Rally downloaded up on PS4 is because I don't have VR, and I want to play that in VR, and that game's more designed for a steering wheel than a controller. Just being totally honest with you. But, what else would I want in a Dirt Rally 3 game? What else do I want? I want them to pay attention, like I was just saying earlier, physics with the snow, with the rain, everything, it's not a texture no more. It makes sense to what it is. It's an object that has a constant effect on the environment, and as well as the car, and with the wind, the wind, the wind chill is going to be putting some brand new emphasis on things as well. Wind chill factor, how cold it is in the area, how, like, okay, so this is, say this situation, for example, you're at a race, it's fucking colder than fuck. How long do you have to heat up your vehicle? What temperature does your vehicle have to be at when you start racing it? Seriously, this is a lot of questions. But you get what I mean. That needs to be something in the game. The heat of your vehicle, getting used to the environment, and or not getting used to the environment. What are the constant effects that a driver has to deal with? What does a team in an R&D department have to deal with when they're trying to learn about vehicles, this, and that, or getting better? That's a lot of dialogue. That's not just like a RPG word shit. It has to be actual said dialogue to your face. And the fucking guy says it to my face. It could be first person. It could be third person. It can't be an RPG elementation. It has to have that reality. It has to be an option to turn on the subtitles if you want. It has to be that way. So, you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of constant flow. And about this whole thing about EA, them coming to EA, man, if Take-Two had them, if Take-Two had Codemasters, I was saying up on Twitter, Midnight Club, Rockstar would make them have them create a Midnight Club. That would be huge. And they would have a heavy foot into the next Grand Theft Auto in the driving simulation area. I'm pretty sure about that. That's what I was thinking. But that's why they wanted to pick them up. They make our driving better, make it sim. These guys are. Oh, I'm actually kind of like surprised what EA did. They're like, nope, they're mine. That's exactly what EA said. Nope, nuh-uh, they're mine. But yeah, even the guys over at Codemasters, they would probably love to make a game that is Rockstar heavy. You know, a Rockstar IP. I mean, not even talking no bullshit about EA or nothing like that, but that would be something. But what I gotta look at now is, now they have the ability, Need for Speed, other driving games within the Need for Speed area. What else can there be? There could be a mix and match of Criterion developers with Codemaster developers making a brand new well, a continued game, whatever it's fucking called, Burnout game. That would be a heavy-hitting fucking racing game. A lot of people love Takedown 3. I think that's the one. Yeah, the Paradise one. I bought that with all the DLC. It wasn't all that great because for open world, I started noticing the problem with open world. The problem with open world racing games is that it feels empty when it's alive. It still feels empty. So what's the big ass problem with this? It just doesn't have that a la Call of Duty menu system to where you can jump into a race. And it makes it simple. And it doesn't have that kind of structure. But what a dev's mindset about that is, well, then we can make it open world and we can make it this part too. But the open world has something more to do with the story, and people can still traverse that space. But what are you? The only thing you're doing in that open world is driving, and everything seems as it's not too much of an effect on you as a driver. So what other things can we? Like we can hit billboards, we can do this or that. There has to be something brand new. There has to be real disruption. Not just billboards or the environment. It has to be, I can drive through that spot, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad that the Heat guys put in those things to where you can go outside the area a little bit and try to come back in. I mean, it's trying, yeah. I mean, I was even asking them to do that because it's, I mean, playing the older Need for Speed for PlayStation 4, the first one that came on PS4, was hard when you hit something. Boom, you crash. Then you have to clusterfuck back right to that space, and you're way behind. Yeah, and then on top of this, like, the weirdest thing is that Need for Speed looked incredibly good, and then once they moved on to Payback, it didn't look as good as that first one. I was like, whoa, why is there a step back in these spots? You know what? To tell you the truth, the IP people want, and it is the most wanted. Obviously, I just said it. Most wanted to. There has to be a second Blacklist. That is the fucking one people have been asking for so much, and you know what? Talk to Black Box. Have them come back in. If it needs to be done, fucking do it. And it could be a collaboration with Criterion, Black Box, and Codemasters. You have never seen 3 developers working together like that ever on an IP that's supposed to be one of the best racing titles ever, with Hot Pursuit. With cops. That's gonna be huge. And obviously, in any Need for Speed game, we have never seen, like, well, let's just say this, for example, we have played Grand Theft Auto, and Grand Theft Auto has the military, FBI, fucking blah 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 up on your ass. How about do some other things that are kind of like in the ballpark? Cops, CIA. You know, it kind of gets harder from there. But you get what I mean. It can be swapped. Yeah, you're going to have to do cops. Then you're going to have to do SWAT. Then you're going to have to do some kind of paid mercs. Like those mercs have like bigger vehicles with big fucking tires and shit. I've seen like fucking pictures of like vehicles that have the, yeah, they're hardcore vehicles. They're hardcore people fucking with better weapons. You know, it makes me think. It makes me think a lot. CIA? Why is CIA? Hey, that's story. Some of that sounds story driven. Undercover cop. Man, that sounds like Driver. You don't gotta do an undercover cop. What's Fast and Furious movies? It's an undercover cop trying to get back at this guy, Toretto. Actually, the first movie is the best one still, and the other ones are kind of everywhere. But I'm not saying they're bad. I mean, they're kind of everywhere. So, what is the best driving movie you've ever seen? There's this movie called Gone in 60 Seconds, but there's this older movie that's the original. And it's called Gone in 60 Seconds, 1987, I think. Something like that. 1986, 1987. That is the movie to watch. And that's where I think Grand Theft Auto was really born from. Yeah. If you understand, I mean, you watch that movie, that is the best driving movie ever created still. Let me look it up real fast. Gone in 60 Seconds. Gone in 60 Seconds, 1987.
According to Wikipedia.org, Gone in 60 Seconds is a 2000 American action light film starring Nicolas Cage, Angelina Jolie, Giovanni Ribisi, Christopher Eccleston, Robert Duvall, Vinnie Jones, Delroy Lindo, Tina Fry.
Oh, it's 1974. No, wait, that might... Is this it? Let me see.
This is Greenway Page.
Yeah. Gone in 60 Seconds, 19 74 is the fucking thing. I think that's what also created Driver. And what he was doing was he was stealing his professional that still stole cars, and he had his own shit. I should buy that someday. Really good movie. I have not picked it up because I've been waiting for that movie to come up on Blu-ray. Well, into 4K, of course. But shit, man, I guess I can just pull out of this game for right now. And, don't know what game I'm going to be playing. I might jump on some Dirt Rally 2.0. Thank you for joining me on Dirt 5, guys. I'm a drafter exercise giving you guys 15 seconds. I have to figure this out. I got to figure out what I want to play. See you guys in a few.